After thousands of years' inheritance and accumulation of traditional theatrical pieces and their musical modes, Fujian Puppetry has formed a set of rich performing techniques. The typical representatives are string-pulled puppets and hand puppets, which are very distinctive traditional opera species in China. They maintain close ties with traditional customs of local communities' daily life. The performance of Fujian puppetry is very complicated, and its performing skills are taught mainly by private teaching through teachers' personal instruction and demonstration. This performance not only requires sophisticated performing techniques, but also the abilities of singing and storytelling. Due to the over-high requirements, the number of Fujian puppetry practitioners has been on a very slight increase. Training the latter generation practitioners has left a difficult problem. In 2006, Fujian string-pulled puppets and hand puppets were listed in the first National Intangible Cultural Heritage. To maintain the exuberant vitality of this ancient art, Fujian Provincial Intangible Cultural Heritage Safeguarding Center made the training plan of later generation practitioners of Fujian puppetry with the guidance of the Fujian Provincial Department of Culture and the participation of inheritors, communities, and organizations concerned. As 10-year-long plan for the future, the main content includes 5 aspects. 1. The Financial Assistance Project to Inheritors. 2. The Combined Education Mechanism of Performance and Training. 3. The mechanism combined with education in the Vocational Academy of Art and inheritance of techniques in non-government institutions. 4. The development of promotion and popularization in communities. 5. The construction of performance theaters and training centers. Chuanzhou Puppet Troupe, Zhengzhou Puppet Troupe, and Jinjiang Hand Puppet Troupe have been selected as demonstration bases. With the efforts of practitioners, schools, and the whole society, the plan is in full swing. After 5 years' practice, the training plan has produced 500 Fujian puppetry next later generation practitioners, with an average age of 29. 123 of them have been certified as the representative inheritors of the country, of the province, or the city. This plan has achieved an initial success. The Financial Assistance Project in this plan not only brings financial security to old practitioners, but also encourages them to work better for the future of Fujian puppetry. For instance, Mr. Li Bofeng, the national representative inheritor of hand puppet, receives 8,000 yuan of finance aid annually, and that will be increased to 10,000 yuan this year. As senior as 86-year-old, Mr. Li Bofeng insists on teaching students his knowledge and experience personally, without any reservations. In order to give more opportunities of learning and performing to young practitioners, this plan offers financial aid to puppetry troupes, encouraging them to rehearse traditional theatrical pieces and to give more performances for later generation practitioners, better understanding and inheritance of this precious traditional art. For example, the classical opera The Story of Mu Lian Saving His Mother has been revitalized and rehearsed for 54 hours by Chuanzhou Puppetry Troupe. During these rehearsals and performances, the traditional theatrical pieces, the traditional musical modes, and various laws and performing skills have been revived and inherited. Most practitioners are young. They have been the backbone of Fujian puppetry. This plan promotes the education of Vocational Academy of Art and improves the quality of teaching by setting up the puppet show classes in Chuanzhou Art School and by inviting some provincial representative inheritors to give lessons. Zhengzhou Puppet Art School, which is under the name Zhengzhou Puppet Troupe, has some national first-class artists to teach the skills of puppet shows. After graduation, students will practice in the troupe, and some excellent ones will be enrolled by it. This plan not only reserves later generation practitioners for the troupe, but also ensures continuous inheritance. Meanwhile, it provides many employment opportunities. The educational mechanism could train generally high-quality later generation practitioners expected to undertake the future of Fujian puppetry. In order to promote and develop Fujian puppetry in a wider range, this plan has launched a few target-oriented activities to popularize and to advertise this ancient art in communities. Take Jinjiang Hand Puppet Troupe as an example. It developed an activity of bringing 100 puppet shows into 100 schools, establishing the association of puppet show clubs in universities, organizing amateur puppet show troupes in primary schools, and opening training classes for domestic and foreign youth palaces. Up to now, it has trained more than 1,000 students. These activities have attracted a lot of new audiences and later generation practitioners and aroused many young people's interest in this ancient art. Some of these young people even would like to participate in it. Fujian Provincial Intangible Cultural Heritage Exposition and Zhengzhou Minnan Hand Puppet Museum have been constructed under the unified planning of the project committee. It accepts more than 10,000 visitors every day. Furthermore, the plan of constructing theaters and training centers in cities of Chuanzhou, Zhengzhou, and Jinjiang is expected to be completed within the next 5 years. Owing to the policy and financial support provided by the local government, the schedule has been implemented already. This plan brings all the inheritors and practitioners a common faith and foreseeable future that encourages everybody to devote for the Fujian puppetry with great efforts. Fujian puppetry is stepping into colleges, communities, the countryside, and the world.